What's going on, everyone? Dom here, and I got a rant for you today. Okay, so the new consoles are finally here, right? PlayStation 5 from the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versus the Xbox Series X, which is an incredibly stupid name, but that is not why I'm doing this rant today. I'm not doing it about the stupid name of the Xbox, okay? No, what I'm doing it on, okay, is the consistent issue with buggy games coming out, especially when consoles are brand new. I get it, okay? I understand that they're new consoles and it's hard. It's hard to, optimize code, and I write code, right? That's my day job. But this has gone on way far and beyond anything that I've ever seen before. The PlayStation 4 had this issue too, right? With Battlefield 4, that came out, that was a buggy mess. I've talked about that before. Now, Call of Duty Cold War, the new Cold War, Black Ops, is also a buggy mess. Crashing lobbies. I can't stay in a party. I can't do anything with that game. And it drives me nuts because every time I go on there, there's this problem or that problem. The whole console crashes. And this isn't just with the PlayStation 5. This is also with the PlayStation 4. I have some buddies that are having issues with it as well, and it's ridiculous. First of all, it's a first-person shooter, and they make the same damn first-person shooter every year. So if they make it every year, there has to be some common code that can be used from one console to another, or one game to another, right? But no, that doesn't seem to be the case. And it's got to the point now, the thing that's really pissing me off is these new consoles are out getting scalped like hell. And guess what? These games are bricking consoles. They're bricking these new consoles. So what the hell is going on? Now you have Cyberpunk coming out, one of the most anticipated games of all time. First announced in 2012, and it's finally come out, and it's a buggy mess. Don't get me wrong. I understand CD Projekt Red. Okay, that's a big game. I get it. That is a huge, massive game. There's so many little nuances. The Witcher 3, one of my favorite games of all time. It's very complicated. There's a lot to it, but this is absurd. This is ridiculous. And I feel the only reason that game got launched well before it was ready, is because of making money for the holiday season. They wanted those holiday sales, and I just recently heard, and that's what kind of inspired me to make this rant, is that CD Projekt Red already got their money back from development. What the already got their money back from development and the cost of the game. So I just want to understand why this keeps happening. Why are these games keep coming out as buggy messes? Because it's unacceptable. You're going to take pre-orders, that at least, a bug here, bug there, that's not the end of the world, right? That's acceptable. But we're talking about, for one, the performance on the consoles that the game was made for is abysmal. It is totally garbage dog. And number two, on these new gen consoles, which is what this game should have been made for in the first place, it's running fine as far as graphics go, resolution and what have you, and frame rates. But what the is up with the bugs? I almost can't play the thing because they just keep coming on and on and on and on and on. Now, a lot of people are coming out and they might be talking about, the PC version. The PC version's better. No, you know what? The PC version apparently has bugs too. And while that is the ideal version to play this game on, that's not the point. The whole, purpose of buying a video game is that you can play it. But I feel like I can't even play the thing without experiencing some kind of ridiculous error. And this is, oh my God, it's driving me nuts. This is so stupid. Why does this keep happening? Look, business guys, give your developers time to fix the games. Give them time. Bring it out, polish it, or at the very least, communicate what's going on. Stop setting our expectations high, delaying games just for it to come out, because what was the point of the delays? If it was that bad, who the hell, first of all, thought that the game was going to be ready by, what was the initial launch date? It was supposed to be April or May of this year? No. And then, they pushed it a couple months, and then they pushed it even more. And now in November or December, whenever the it came out, it came out in December. And so, but yet we're still getting this. And it's a game that I know, and I'm sure anyone watching this who is even the slightest bit interested in the game, something we were really excited for. We were really excited to play. And, now companies are issuing refunds and stuff like that. It's not the end of the world, right? But with everything else that's going on right now, the actual end of the world going on right now, I just find it to be so appalling. I just find it to be so unacceptable. I'm so certain that the reason that this game is coming out when it is to get it in time. Oh my god, I can't speak. Is to get the game out in time for the holiday season. You know what? Rightfully so. I get it. You want to make sales. You got to make money. You got to be able to pay the developers. You got to be able to pay back the cost of developing a game. I get that. That's I'm not. It's not that. But at the very least, set our expectations out. Do a damn beta for God's sakes if you need to. Call of Duty did a beta for I think the last few games. So what the hell? Like seriously, what the hell is up with this? It's like then the reviews, the reviewers are told they can't even use their own captured footage. They have to use provided B-roll for their reviews, which already screams something just not kosher. And look, I love CD Projekt Red. I think they make phenomenal games, and the good parts, the parts that I've been able to play through on Cyberpunk have been like legit. It's awesome. It's a really cool game, and I would love to be able to give it a full on review for what the developers were hoping that the game was going to be like when it launched. Because I know that those devs were not happy with the state of the game, but they said, you know what, screw it, kick it out anyway. We already have the pre-orders. People are going to buy it, and that's the issue, right? Is we go out and we buy the game, and we get the deluxe edition with the package and the special editions and the skins and the this and the that and the bullshit. They just launch it and we get it and we start playing it and we just kind of grit through it. But enough is enough. Something needs to be done about this, because it's not the developer's fault. I truly don't believe that it's the developer's fault. I really think that it has more to do with the publishers saying, you know what, screw it. Because I feel like, and to a degree, we might have some blame ourselves for not waiting for reviews to come out and pulling the trigger. I know I pre-ordered the game. I know millions of other people pre-ordered the game, and I mean, pre-ordering is awesome, right? You get it loaded on your console and it's ready to go. The hour of, and in some cases, I was able to play it. I'm in Central Time Zone, so I was able to play the thing, an hour early than I would have been able to at the store. And I would have to go to the store, then I'd grab the game, sit in line, check out, run home, install it. But no, when you do the pre-order, it's all good. So there has to be a happy medium. This has to stop. This can't be happening anymore. And Activision and Treyarch, get your guys' game is bricking consoles, and that is. Like CD Projekt Red, Cyberpunk has its own issues, right? And that's that. But if your game is literally breaking consoles and causing database errors and stuff like that on the PlayStation to the point where it, your system's crashing, has to rebuild the database, that's not an error a lot of people are familiar with, and that's not an error anybody wants to see, even if you are familiar with the game. So get your together. Enough is enough. If you guys know what I'm talking about, throw a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe. Check out some more of my content. And as always, talk to you soon.